say that like that.
You better watch your mouth.
And his opponent from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy, Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence, get right into the ring, guys. No grinding.
Thank God.
No frills. And
I can do without all that.
if you notice, the Luscious button chops gone. The double L's gone.
I think Luscious Lawrence is a broken, beaten down man. You know, kind of like Tony Bizzo was when Hollywood Haley J came out here and betrayed Bizzo several months ago. I got to tell you that I think that maybe Luscious Lawrence is feeling kind of like Bizzo did.
Tony Bizzo, he looked like ice cream ran through a soil factory. I mean, he looked terrible when he lost.
What does that even
Haley.
mean?
Both of these men were both very much affected by the relationships that they had with one Miss Hollywood Haley J. Now, the direction that they took it in is obviously a little different. Tony Bizzo seemed to have forgotten no cares in the world. Luscious, on the other hand, hyper-focused, as serious as he's ever been, and he needs to be in there with the big Chicago Bear, Steve Michaels.
I mean, you heard him last week, guys. Backstage, Luscious Lawrence asked Haley, why? Tell me why. And she just went to rip into the man even more, to tear him down even more. So Lawrence, not only heartbroken, but now torn down even further by Haley. But
I can't blame Hollywood Haley J. I think finally she realized she wants to be with a real man and not a man that comes out here in leopard print and wears little heart-shaped sunglasses and shakes his butt.
Steve?
No, I'm talking about Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence, did you say how strong he was? He
No.
could get Steve Michaels up on his shoulders, but there you go, Josh Ashcraft, paying dividends at ringside, distracting the referee.
Hey, the East End villain just wanted to have a word with the referee. There's nothing wrong with that. He wasn't distracting anybody.
Shannon, the dude, would know. He's an expert as a manager. You would know that, Brian.
I forgot trash bags, respect trash bags, I get it.
What's it?
Steve
Again, with
Michaels attacking Lawrence here, got it tied up in the ropes. Ooh!
Oh,
the stones on you, Brian. To say the some of the things you're
Innovative
saying.
attack there by
Man.
Steve Michaels, utilizing the ring.
Think
I
you're
quit paying-
invincible.
I stopped
Oosh.
listening to you. I just quit.
I feel sorry for you,
Now,
man.
guys,
This is all going to come back.
We're going into a big street fight at Fight Night on March 29th. Luscious Lawrence and Tony Bizzo. You got to wonder, is he going to leave any pieces left of Bizzo? He's in a dark place. God. Or is anything going to be left of Lawrence by the time we get there?
well, I think that's the key, Brian. I don't think there's going to be anything left of Luscious Lawrence on the 29th. Bizzo, you want to talk about a guy who is focused. Of course, he's got Dr. Ricky Jones in his corner, too, which is always a good asset to have when you're out here.
Now, guys, Haley, speaking of asset, maybe not the best asset. I mean, we saw Haley J last week rip on Luscious Lawrence and then manipulate Tony Bizzo to attack Luscious Lawrence. Got her boyfriend wound up to get in a fight he didn't need to. I mean, is that someone you need in your corner?
Hollywood Haley J, like any
Oh, no, look out. Oh,
any decent human being, needs to look out for one person first, and that is herself. She just so happens to be doing so.
Luscious Lawrence can't shake those hips. He may not be able to speak after that big leg from Steve Michaels came right down on his larynx.
Not doing a lot of hip shaking, but what a ground shaking headbutt from Steve Michaels. Almost 7 feet, guys, quarter of a ton, an absolute monster. It's a kaiju of OVW.
The big Chicago Bear is smashing Luscious Lawrence right now. And we talk about Luscious Lawrence being focused, but look at the focus here on the eyes of the big Chicago Bear. And whoa!
That might be it right there.
Now, guys, a couple of huge motivational factors here for Steve Michaels. Last week, Luscious Lawrence beat Big Zo.
Well, Ashcraft, what's Ashcraft and Steve Michaels talking about? What is Ashcraft saying to Steve
Ashcraft
Michaels?
telling him to put him away. Guys, let's also look at the opportunity for Steve Michaels. Could possibly beat a former Kentucky heavyweight champion here.
I got to agree with Ashcraft. I think Ashcraft is right. Steve Michaels should have gone for the pin right there. That could have been it. I think this match should already be over. And Ashcraft knows that. Ashcraft is telling Steve Michaels, this one should already be over. What are you waiting on?
I think Steve Michaels looks like he might have had the win, but
We talked about the focus that big Steve Michaels had, but then right now he seems to be distracted, not sure what to do next.
I gotta tell you, valuable time is being wasted right now by Steve Michaels.
Josh Ashcraft not directing traffic,
No
more like
way.
an air traffic controller with the
Here he
sides of
goes.
Steve Michaels going up.
He's up there. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Luscious Lawrence may be a pancake if Steve Michaels can land this.
Big Steve Michaels, oh! Lawrence, though, cuts him off at the pass, and probably lucky he did.
Oh, no! You gotta be kidding me!
No!
One night stand!
The strength of Luscious Lawrence in that one-night stand power slam.
I can't believe it!
Here is
Josh
your
Ashcraft was
winner,
right. Steve Michaels should have gone to the pin when he had the opportunity. Instead, it cost him a possible victory.
Luscious Lawrence has run through the LOB the last 2 weeks on his way to the Street Fight and Fight Night, March 29th against Tony Bizzo.